Russia committed a genocide in Africa. Fellow Africans, please permit me to unveil and expose the atrocities of Russia in our motherland, Africa. In as much as Russia is part of the development in Burkina Faso, Mali and Nigeria today, supporting what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing, I myself is supporting Captain, my beloved Captain, the President of Africa. I support him. But in as much as Russia is doing that, let us not forget that Russia was once an enemy of Africa. Russia once bombed Africa. Russia once bombed the Igbo people. Now, let us not be blindfolded by the good things that Russia is doing to Burkina Faso and trying to forget the bad. They did the bad things in 1960s, and I'm here now to expose the Russian atrocities in our motherland, Africa. Just listen to me. Permit me to tell you, in 1960s, Russia was not a country on its own. Russia was into a union called the USSR, the Soviet Union, and their capital was located in Moscow, the current capital city of Russia. Their general secretary as of then was Leonid Brezhnev. He was the person that was in charge of the Soviet Union from 1964 until 1982. Nigeria had an uncivil war. Uncivil war is a war that was fought in Nigeria starting from July 6th, 1967 until 15th of January 1970. Now, Britain is the country that colonized Nigeria. Before Britain came, Nigeria was not a country. Britain came and forcefully brought different people and made them to form a country. Forcefully. What happened was that in 1966, the Igbo people were being massacred. The Igbo people were being massacred in the northern part of Nigeria, which made them to flee back to their eastern part of Nigeria, their hometown. And when the pogrom became unavoidably avoidable, do you know what happened? The leader of the then eastern region of Nigeria, Lieutenant Colonel Dim Chukwemeka Odimegwu, declared the eastern region a sovereign and independent state called the Republic of Biafra. Now, Britain didn't want to lose their colony, and they ordered the government of Nigeria under the control of Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon to go and retain the former Eastern Republic called Biafra back to the Nigerian Union. Britain couldn't do it alone. They had to align with Russia, then the Soviet Union. And the head of the Soviet Union out of them was Leonid Brezhnev. Leonid Brezhnev hailed from Ukraine. The capital city was located in Moscow. That's the Soviet Union. Leonid Brezhnev ordered the firing of the Biafran Republic in 1967 and 1968, which led to the unaliving of thousands and millions of Biafran people, both women and children, including men and the Biafran soldiers. That is how the Russian Federation, under the watch of the Soviet Union of Leonid Brezhnev, committed a genocide in Africa, the Biafran people. Remember, this is the only region in Africa, only ethnic group in Africa that is the greatest. The highest actor of the African movies today is from the Igbo tribe, which was part of the Biafran Republic. Chinwe Talago, Pet Edochie, and the highest African writer today hailed from the Igbo tribe, which formed the Biafran Republic. I'm talking of Chinua Achebe, the best African writer of their own time and as of today. Nobody have challenged him. The highest officer of African continent as of then was Major General Agu Ironsi, an Igbo man, and so on. Biafran Republic, of which the Igbo tribe was part of the Biafran Republic, has the best articulated people in Africa. And that is why the Soviet Union, Russia, Britain and Nigeria as a whole didn't want the Igbo people and the Biafran Republic to succeed. And they fought the Biafran Republic, unalived millions of them until they overwhelmed them on January 1970, which made the former Biafran Republic to cease, and they were forcefully repatriated into the Union of Nigeria that you know today. My father was born in 1965. He was a Biafran and I was a Biafran, but today we have been forcefully made to accept the union known as Nigeria today. Not by our own will, but forcefully. It was forced on us. For more updates like this, Flow Static of Africa, too much giving sense respected. I'll do more of this video tomorrow. Just follow me for more updates. Thank you so much, fellow Africans.